All right, folks, here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and talk about the final here real quick. What we need to do is I'm going to make a really quick screencast-o-matic explaining what the final is so that you guys can go through and complete that this weekend, especially my seniors, because we have to have grades completed by Monday. Okay, so here's where you're going to find the final. We're on the home page of the VLA course, and you'll see it. It says final right there. Now, the final, I'm going to tell you, isn't terribly difficult. What it really is it's mainly about what did you do in this course? How did you complete it? What did you do to complete it? And then realistically, we're just looking at the work that you have done throughout this whole semester. Okay, so go ahead, click on final, and it's going to go ahead and bring you to this page. Basically, it's just telling you you have an essay, okay, for your final. I want it completed. You need to have a completed website. That means every project that we completed throughout the semester needs to be on your website. So you need to go through and make sure that all of your work is on your website so that I can grade it and get those grades finished up, because most of you still have the space and three-dimensional section not completed, but we need to have those done as soon as possible. Okay, so here on your final, you've got some questions that I want you to answer. And like I said, this needs to be in an essay or paragraph format. I don't want listed questions. Just make sure you give me an essay that's kind of well-rounded, okay? Things you need to answer in this essay. Basically, you need to have what was your favorite and least favorite project on Online Art 1. Go ahead and give me details. I want to hear about why did you like this project? What was your least favorite project? Tell me that, oh, well, I really enjoyed making the stamp, or I really enjoyed doing the freezer paper t-shirt, or, any of the projects that we did. Just let me know and make sure you cover that. Next thing you need to cover is, what did you find the most interesting about Online Art 1? Okay? Did you learn something you didn't think you were going to learn? Did you actually find the projects interesting and something that you could actually delve into? I know that many of you are not planning on being artists, and but was the work accessible? Describe how you made one of the projects in our Online Art 1. So pick any of the projects we did. We did about 12 projects. Choose any of them and explain in detail. What did you do? How did you make it? Okay? This is basically recall on how did I go through the process of making something. What would have helped you throughout your Art 1 experience? I want to know what we could have done more to assist you in making sure that your Online Art 1 experience was quality and that you actually were able to at least glean some sort of understanding of art throughout this process. Was your art gang your most, did that help you the most? What helped you make it through? Okay. Do you think you will use any of the skills that you have learned in Art 1? I tried to do a lot of it that was really career-based stuff, like the section where we have to create a website and the brochure and the business package, so that even though you may not be going into art, you at least had some understanding of design and how to put together a design package so that you could use it for a business that you want to start or whatever. Tell me if you learned any useful skills. Tell me what useful skills you learned out of this. And then write about who was your favorite art gang member. Tell me about that. Tell me it was, you really enjoyed learning about Jackson Pollock. Tell me you enjoyed learning about Piet Mondrian, any of those guys. Just choose one of them, tell me about him, and tell me why he or she was your favorite artist to study. Okay? Get those questions down and then go through. They should be, like I said, in essay format, not list format. It should be around a page long, meaning around somewhere about maybe 300 words, 375, 350, somewhere in there, so that you're pushing one page, and then that should be good for your final essay. Place your essay on its own page labeled Final Essay so that I can see it and I'll click on it, and that's how I'll grade it. All right? Last but not least, did you make sure all your images, ArtGang members, and reflections are in your ePortfolio? They are listed underneath in the helpful stuff section that you can find where it says helpful stuff, and you can see it says final online Art 1 project list. These are all the projects we did throughout the semester. Okay, and then lastly, did you complete your final reflection essay? Please make sure you finished all of these items. If you want to see how you're going to be graded, there's the final rubric on there. That should give you a better understanding of what I'm looking for from this final. Like I said, you have 98% of this done. The only thing that really should be different or you should be working on is this final essay, and that should only take you, I'm thinking, about an hour at the most. Okay, so go ahead, get that stuff finished. Yeah, I put in a little bit different format today because we aren't going to have a Blackboard meeting for this one because they kind of sprung it that the semester is over and I have to get grades in for seniors on Monday. So please make sure seniors and Marcus, if you're listening, go ahead and get that final done so I can get your grades in. I have to have those done ASAP. All right. Once again, if you have any questions or need help with anything, go ahead and feel free to email me, and I will go ahead and email you back as soon as I possibly can. All right, go ahead and have a good day.